Hello and welcome back to our channel. On today's video, if you can't already tell, it's going to be about toilet paper. I know a few people have done this before, and I've seen the videos done. But the question came up in a group that I'm in, and someone wrote, "Do you flush your toilet paper down your black tank?" And I couldn't think of why you would not flush your toilet paper down a black tank. You probably should, instead of throwing it in the trash. But this will kind of answer that question of whether you can use, regular toilet paper in that, in your black tank and in your system, and if it will clog. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Well, finally on an actual adventure. Cold blooded.
Warm and
So here we have a few different brands of toilet paper, some household toilet papers, and just got 50-ounce water jugs, and we're just gonna go ahead and do the TP test. Go ahead and take the toilet paper, put it into these jugs, shake it around, let it sit for a day or two, and then I will let you know which one breaks down the best. So I'll go over which toilet papers I have. So this was just a cheap one, picked up from Walmart. Just a basic toilet paper, nothing special. It was like 60 something cents, maybe like 80 cents at most. So really cheap. So we'll see how this one does. Got some Scott's made for RV toilet paper. This is a RV and boat specific toilet paper. This is the one that I used to use pretty much all the time, faithfully, until I ran into someone who said you could pretty much use any septic safe toilet paper, and they recommended that, if you're already buying Costco for your house, you might as well use it. So pretty much until I started using Costco brand, this is what I use, and that might change after this test. I don't know. This is generic Scott's. Well, I guess not generic, but just regular Scott's, not the septic or not the RV boat safe, but it is clog free and septic safe. So you'll see that logo on that toilet paper. Got Costco brand, Kirkland. I do believe it does say septic. Yep, septic safe on that logo as well. Sam's Club brand, which I believe should be septic safe as well. And you'll see that, written on there as well. Then we've got Angel Soft. This is what I used to love using at home. probably before I had kids and I started going through a ton of toilet paper. Used to always buy Angel Soft. Love this one. This is a scented tube one. So I don't really think that matters. That should have zero effect on it. But it does say it's septic safe. So in the interest of good science, I will say I think Angel Soft will do the worst. And honestly, I think this one, this really cheap tissue from Walmart, will probably do the best. So I'm interested to see which one does the best. So let's go ahead and take a few pieces and put it in these containers. Back with a 20-hour update on our TP challenge, and I've got my little assistant here who's going to help me in the last swish around of our toilet paper. Like I said, we're pretty much in the same area. Like I said, the 5, which is the Angel Soft, seems to be breaking down the best. Number 1 seems to be second place. That's the cheap Walmart tissue. Who's in third place? I think probably 4 would be third. And 3, which is our single ply scotch. 4 is our Costco brand. And this one is actual RV toilet paper. Seems to be breaking down really slow. And then last would definitely probably be the Walmart brand, or I'm sorry, Sam's Club. So let's go ahead and give these a swirl around. We'll give it an update. We'll give it another 4 hours, and before 24 hours, and we'll see where it's broken down at the end. All right. See you later. Okay, so it's about 3:30 p.m. 2 days later. So I started this at 9:30. This is about 42 hours later. Originally, I think I wanted to have this done at the 24-hour mark, and then I was going to do 36 hours, but ended up going a little bit longer. I had some personal issues come up, so didn't get back to it. Let's just go ahead. Just by looking at it, pretty much everything broke down, with the exception. So if you look at one, like I said, this was our real cheap toilet paper. Again, this was our, what do I want to say? You know, hold on, let me prop this camera up so it's not so shaky. All right, so that's this one. Shake that. So that's, like I said, that is pretty broken down. See, and this is our actual RV toilet paper, which I would say probably broke down the least, or slowest rather. It's actual Scott's Rapid Dissolve. So this is what's considered Rapid Dissolve. Then this is definitely safe to use, as well as this, which it actually took longer to break down. As you can see, it's obviously broken down. This was the single ply Scott's, and this one took, like I said, longer to actually break down, but it is broken down now, so that's all that matters. So this is our Costco brand, which so you can kind of see that. And this bottle is not, really what good. I probably should use a different bottle for this one, but it's kind of cloudy, the film on there. But if you kind of look, that's kind of almost better. See, it did break down. Not great, but on par with the Rapid Dissolve. So the actual RVs are. So it's very similar. Very similar. 5. This was Angel Soft, and I gotta be honest, this one surprised me. I did not think Angel Soft broke down as well as this one did, so that is very surprising. And this is my Sam's Club brand. So honestly, I guess if you leave it in there for 2 days, you could. I would stay away from this one. I'm not comfortable with this, but because even though it broke down, there are some really big pieces in there, and I don't know, it makes me slightly nervous. But I guess if I'm being honest, which I am being honest, I think it broke down better than Costco. I don't know, I guess I'm just partial to the Costco because that's what I've been using. And I haven't had any issues with it, but it's definitely, it's even broken down more than the Rapid Dissolve. Now, if I start shaking this one, it seems to be definitely breaking down a lot more, giving it a shake. But the Angel Soft broke down with very, very little effort. So pretty much just the initial. Oh yeah, now giving it a very, very vigorous shake. Let's pull this back some. Very vigorous shake. It seems to be broken down. So if I had to guess, I would say, let's go ahead and rank these. It's gonna be my number 1, number 2. Honestly, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go with the Scott single ply, even though I probably will never use single ply again because I just don't like single ply toilet paper. It's a personal thing. It's the way I was raised. I'm gonna go with this one, and maybe it's because of the way it's settled. Versus trying to think, like if I'm the RV septic, tank, what's easier for me to handle? Which one I guess settles, first, which is gonna sink to the bottom first. And with that being said, like I said, I just can't see. Man, unless these little particles in here would clog up your sensors, I could see that happening. From the Angel Soft. Definitely, the water is definitely cloudier in that. To have the least cloudy water, I would say you probably go with, 1 ply, single ply. That kind of goes without saying. Go with this one, maybe next. But as far as breaking down, I'm gonna say this broke down the best. So we got Angel Soft, the very cheap bathroom tissue from Walmart. That's no name brand. There's no name on this thing. Cascades Tissue Group, a division of Cascades Holdings. I don't know who they are. Never heard of any products by them. They don't even put their name on the front, so they don't want to be known. They say it's bathroom tissue. That's it. All right. Single ply, third. Give it to the Scott's Rapid Dissolving RV toilet paper. And only because it looks more compact right now. If you look at the lines. So I'm gonna go with Kirkland, Costco, then Sam's Club in 6th place. Honestly, I would be comfortable using any of these in my RV, but I would probably stick with the very cheap one because why not? It's 60 cents for 4 rolls, so you just can't beat that. Single ply, I would definitely put this one in RV. I'm gonna leave these 2 at the house. Be using all of these. So I'll use all those up in the actual RV. So there we go. All right. Thanks for checking out this video. Sorry, I probably went on a little bit of tangent there at the end, trying to decide which one was, more broken down, Costco or Sam's. I'm just partial to Costco. I don't know why. Yeah. So thank you again for checking out the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Not only will I be bringing you videos like this, just RV general tips and tricks, I will also be bringing you we'll be bringing you videos from our different travels and adventures. So please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave your comments. I will be sure to read them and reply. And yes, thank you for your time. All right, talk to you later. Bye.